There you go.
Hi, welcome to Trivia. What do you know? We're here. It's live. It's September 17th. And
It is.
praise the Lord, we're on TV. What's going on in town? What's coming up?
Oh, we have the Harvest Festival this weekend on Saturday at the Briggs McDermott House. And we also have Wampanoag Day
Cool.
at Eptuxet.
Yep.
And Saturday is supposed to be a very sunny day.
You know, they're so close
get
together,
out
it would be
and
very easy to go to both.
You could walk to both.
Yeah. Or ride your bike.
Or ride your bike.
Yeah.
There you go. And also scarecrows, if anybody wanted to make one to put into the park on Buzzards Bay Main Street.
This is the second annual one.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I better put my glasses on, huh?
Yeah.
And the costume parade.
Yeah.
And that's on October 17th at 12 noon in the Buzzards Bay Park.
So the costume parade is that you could actually dress up like a scarecrow.
You could.
You could. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. and you know, the Scarlet Festival is right around the corner. They've given us tickets tonight as prizes to the Scarlet Festival, and this is the first. We've always tried to get tickets, and we've always asked too late. And this year, the chamber saw to it that we had some tickets, and this is a really good community thing, and it brings a lot of people to Buzzards Bay. And it brings a lot of things to businesses in Buzzards Bay. It's a good weekend.
Yeah,
it's a
are
good
they
time.
still looking for volunteers? Do you know?
I think they're always looking for volunteers. I don't think they send anybody away. I
Oh.
really don't.
Okay.
You know? So what else is going on?
Right there, the bottom one.
Oh, yeah. October 3rd at the Activity Center at Swifts Memorial Church, they're going to have a flea market. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah. And you know, I'll turn my head so you can see, but I have a black eye and a bunch of stitches. You know, it's not like I did something wrong. I paid somebody money to do this, you know? And that's the way I got it tonight. But no big deal. We're moving on.
All right.
So
we start
what
off.
else? What else?
And the grand prize.
Yeah. Grand prize
Is
tonight
there.
is breakfast for two at the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And Eagles have a real nice buffet breakfast. It's all you can eat for $7, but you're going to get breakfast for two for free.
Is that Sunday? Or
On Sunday
Sundays?
morning. Yeah. From 8 to 11, or maybe a little earlier than 8. But it ends at 11. I eat there once in a while, sometimes more often than not. You know, I eat there every chance I get. And it's a really good breakfast buffet, and it's very reasonable. But you can win tickets for it tonight. 2 tickets, and you also win this book. And it's a brand new book, and it's by USA Today, and it's a Ted Kennedy book. And if you're a Democrat, you might want to really collect this book. And if you're not a Democrat, you still might want to take it out of circulation. So, you know, either way, it's a winner. You know?
It's a winner. There you go.
Yeah, I'm an independent.
And that's the overall
When we knew that.
dinner.
So that's the overall prize. And then during the night, we've got 2 tickets to the Scarlet Festival that we're just going to give out for different questions. And the reason we do that is so that, you know, if you win one, you'll probably take somebody and go.
Really?
I would hope so. I would hope so. A ticket to the Scarlet Festival and into the park and to the carnival, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing.
Very good.
Yeah, I haven't been for years, but it looks like a good time to me.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Guess you better go.
Yeah, I think it's going to be wonderful.
All right. Should we start?
I think we should.
All right. Question number 1. Who wrote Rhapsody in Blue?
Rhapsody in Blue. Oh, man.
Oh, my.
That's spelled R-A-P-C-I-T-Y.
No.
If you're looking it up on the computer. No? No? Different song?
It is. It's a whole different song.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
But who wrote Rhapsody in Blue?
Oh, R-H-A-P-O-D-Y.
S.
See, this was pre-rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it must be a while back. You know? I'm sure it was.
And I wonder if that phone's
So the phone's not ringing, but our number is
is.
759-6763.
There you go.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine.
So do you have a clue about who wrote Rhapsody in Blue?
George Gershwin.
Wow.
All right.
You're right. And who's this?
My name is Chris.
Chris. Thank you, Chris. Very good. Thank you. Yeah. George Gershwin. I can hardly say it.
Gershwin.
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 I get the George right.
George Gershwin.
Yeah, so my question, number 2 is, who had a hit in 1961, so this is before your time, with Dedicated to the One I Love? That was a song. Mamas and Papas, Gladys Knight and the Pips, or the Shorelines. So one of these 3 groups had this hit song in 1961. It was Dedicated to the One I Love. I remember that song. How you doing? Hi.
Good evening. I'm going to guess the Shoreliners.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, is this Cindy?
Yeah, it is. Hey, Skip.
How you doing?
I hope you feel better than your eye looks.
Actually, I have no pain at all, but thank you.
Good.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Yeah. Say
The
what?
Shirelles? Not the Shorelines?
Yeah. Okay, well, we got the Shorelines.
we got the Shorelines.
Yeah. So it was the
Oh,
Shirelles
no.
also, but that was excellent. Thank you, Cindy. It was the Shorelines or the Shirelles, depending on how you pronounce it. I was just informed that in England they call it the Shirelles. Or was it Great Britain? I don't know. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, in 1969, Peter, Paul, and Mary had a huge hit with Leaving on a Jet Plane. Who wrote this song?
I love that song. You know, and I've
And
never been on a jet plane.
You've never been on a jet plane?
Nope. I've been on little puddle jumpers, but no jet planes. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, it's Cindy again.
Yeah?
I think it's John Denver.
You're right, 100%. Excellent.
Excellent.
And
Thank you.
For another
Thank you.
point,
For another point, do you know Mary's last name?
no, I think she hung
I
up.
think she hung up.
Yeah.
But you can call back. For another point, do you know Mary's last name from Peter, Paul, and Mary? You might know, because it was on the radio this morning.
It was?
It was on the radio this morning. It was a big deal. It was on
Huh.
television this morning.
Oh, okay. Didn't read the whole thing. So that was Cindy's got 1 point anyways.
Hi, how you doing? Okay. I gotta wait till the phone stops. Okay, how you doing? Hello?
Hello,
Hi. How you?
Travers.
Yes, and this
Travers.
is? Chris. Okay,
Chris.
Chris. Yeah, and she passed away in a hospital in Connecticut early this morning at the age of 72 from leukemia. That's a shame, but thank you. Mary Travers passed away this morning, and that was Chris, and she had the second part of the question, so she got a point. So, turning a different corner here,
A different corner.
I'm sure everybody remembers what Lincoln Logs are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not, you know, who invented them? And this guy was a relative of Frank Lloyd Wright. And Frank Lloyd Wright, of course, was a famous architect. Actually, he was the one who designed the airport house down in Woods Hole, airplane house down in Woods Hole.
Oh,
You know
yeah?
that house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really did?
Yeah, he really did. That's what he did. He designed, he was very famous, world famous architect.
Wow.
But, or maybe I'm wrong.
I know if I believe
And
you.
his cousin built a plane.
Oh, okay.
No, Orville.
Orville.
Yeah, they had a little bicycle shop out in Ohio where they built a plane.
Okay.
know?
Mhm.
But
So Lincoln
so
Logs.
so what other relative of Frank Lloyd Wright's invented Lincoln Logs?
Mhm.
This is a huge accomplishment.
It is.
It is.
Mhm.
You know, it's right up there with the safety pin and the zipper. You know?
Oh my. Oh,
They were much better when they were made of wood. They were really logs rather than plastic.
Oh, yeah.
now then,
The,
Yeah, 'cause now
the
they're
wooden
plastic.
zippers were tough.
the wooden zippers.
Yeah, I used to get splinters all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was awful.
Okay, should we go to
Okay.
the next question?
Go ahead.
Okay. What was the name of the dog on the box of Cracker Jacks?
Yeah, I could never get this one. You know, I remember
Did
the
he have
dog.
blue bandana on or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Ah, okay.
You know, but I
So what was
you
the
know, one
dog's
time
name?
when my kids were little, and,
Yeah.
I was getting a divorce from my ex-wife, and she had 4 little kids.
Mhm.
I bought my kids a case of Cracker Jacks.
Oh yeah.
Case. There were Cracker Jacks everywhere in that house. Hi, how you doing?
I know this is probably wrong, but Pete, is it Pete?
Pete, no.
Nope.
Oh, okay, thanks.
But listen. Oh, that was a Cracker Jack one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, it wasn't.
Wrong is wrong.
That's okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, it wasn't Peach. Name the dog on the box of Cracker Jacks. And we've asked this question before. And they also named a game.
Oh, okay.
And they played this at nights at church a lot to raise money.
Really?
Yeah, same name. You know? And
So hurry up and dial.
the relative of Frank Lloyd that invented Lincoln Logs. Hi, how you doing?
Uh-oh.
It is bingo. It is bingo. Is this Cindy?
Yeah, it is, and I would hardly have known it except for you.
Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you for calling. It is bingo, everybody. You know, and they actually had a song about bingo.
They
Or was
did.
it Ringo?
No bingo.
It was bingo. Ah, yeah. And,
Do you wanna
and
sing
I'm
it?
going to give you a clue on Lincoln Logs. Okay, it wasn't his daughter.
Oh, no. You're just too much. I don't
Okay,
know.
so
Okay.
is periwinkle blue a Crayola color? And you know, I don't know, but you know, our kids used to eat a lot of periwinkles. You rub an old piece of fish on a burlap bag and put it down in the water and leave it there for a few hours and you come back, it's covered with periwinkles. And you take them home and you steam them and you pick them out, you know, and eat them. They're pretty good. But what color are they? Other ones around here seem to be black. But does Crayola have a color periwinkle blue? Do they?
They could,
I don't know.
but I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I colored.
It's not a
I haven't been eating periwinkles
one
lately
of the
either.
8 one of the 8 basic colors.
Yeah. So we got a couple of questions going here.
Oh, the Lincoln Logs.
Hey, how you doing?
As I remember, yes, they do.
Yes. Very good. And this is Cindy.
Cindy, yes, it is.
You know,
Yeah.
you keep it up and you'll be winning.
Should be going to breakfast.
You'll be going to breakfast at the Eagles. Thank you. Yeah, and you will have a Ted Kennedy book.
All right. But does she know the Lincoln Logs question?
I don't know. Yes, so they do. Lincoln, they actually, Crayola has a color called periwinkle blue, even though periwinkles aren't blue. Does that make any sense? Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. Sky blue pink.
Okay. Sky blue pink.
Yep. Hey, how you doing?
It's me again. I'm going to guess the Lincoln Log one.
Go ahead.
Frank Lloyd Wright Jr.
His son. Very good. Thank you. And this is Cindy, right?
Cindy.
Yes.
Yeah, it was his son. Thank you. And he wouldn't have named his daughter Frank Lloyd Wright. Although I have a daughter named Gail Lynette Barlow. You know, and I didn't pick the name. My ex-wife did. You know,
Okay.
after Galen.
Galen.
Boy.
Periwinkle is the same as Vinca.
Okay, so
It is?
Yeah, it's blue. That flower, it's called Vinca here.
Vinca.
what's that?
Vinca.
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Vinca,
Not
that
the-
purple
not the
flower.
seashell.
Oh,
Not that.
oh, it's named after a flower? Oh,
Vinca.
Vinca flower.
Vinca.
oh, wonderful.
See, you learn something new every day.
Well,
And here you think of
you
a
certainly don't catch
pennywinkle.
them by rubbing fish on a grill like that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
me. Unless you plant the bag.
You could.
Yeah,
Maybe at Wampanoag Day they'd show you that.
maybe, maybe.
Okay, who played Ward Cleaver in the sitcom Leave It to Beaver? And Ward Cleaver was the father, I believe, right?
Yes, he was.
Yes.
And what was her mother's name?
June.
June. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
Is it Hugh Beaumont?
It
Yeah,
is.
it
and
is
this
Hugh
Pat.
Beaumont. And this is
Yes, Pat.
Pat.
Thank you, Pat.
All right, Pat.
very good. Hugh Beaumont, which is definitely a southern name,
It is.
you know, with
Yeah.
all the bow stuff they have down there. Yeah, and the way they spell it. Beaumont. Yeah. So what was Dorothy's last name in The Wizard of Oz? You know? It was shown on the mailbox.
It was.
It was. Must have been when the tornado was coming or something.
Or before it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then what happened to it?
Landed down there on the Lewis Rotary, right? Yeah. Dorothy's last name. This is a tough one. It was tough for me anyway. How you doing?
Dorothy.
Good. Is it Gail?
Yes, it is Gail.
is.
Very good. Who's this?
Bernice.
Bernice.
Hey, Peen.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. I'm impressed.
Dorothy Gale. Who discovered how to vulcanize rubber?
Spock. Oh, I don't know. It probably wasn't Spock. It probably wasn't even in that same series of time.
I don't know.
Hey, how you doing? It was Goodyear.
It was.
It was. Who's this?
Pat.
Pat.
Very good, Pat. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah. It was Charles Goodyear. First he learned how to make it, and then he made a blimp out of it.
Then he
No.
made a blimp out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool.
Okay.
So what is the smallest of the Great Lakes? There's 5 Great Lakes, and which one is the smallest? It's kind of tough. I know what I thought it was, but it isn't.
But it isn't.
You know? Yeah, there was one that they hooked up to a canal and they put it all down through New York, and
One of the lakes?
yeah. You must
So
have
what's
learned
the
about that in
smallest?
school.
Sure, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to have a bunch of donkeys. They used to tow barges along.
Mm-hmm.
That was, a while ago.
A long time ago.
Smallest of the Great Lakes. Yeah.
So
This
it's
is
one
going to
of
take you a while to look up the
5.
map, because it's probably not on the computer later.
On the butylator.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
should we go
go ahead.
to... Oops.
Here we go. How you doing?
I'm going to guess Hurons.
No, but that's an excellent guess.
Darn.
Excellent
Mm-hmm.
guess. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Yeah, it wasn't Lake Huron, and they're not going to let me say what it is,
No.
But
You can check it again, though. It's ringing.
how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Is it Erie?
No, it's not Erie either. But thank you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, it's not Erie. I thought it was Erie too.
You did?
Yeah, I thought that was the smallest one, but it's
Oh.
not. This one's actually got a city in Canada named after it.
Okay, let's just...
Well, it does.
It does, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting down there, There's only a few left.
There is. Well, we've had 2. There's 5.
There's Michigan and
keep
Superior.
going.
They're
Oh,
really
my...
God.
Okay.
I mean, there's some of those lakes are huge.
But we're looking for the smallest one.
Yeah, even the smallest
Okay.
one is huge.
Okay.
That's why it's called Great. Yeah, the smallest of the Great Lakes, and it does have a Canadian city named after it.
Or the other way around.
Yeah, or the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Same name.
Okay.
In Canada, they may not even call it the same thing. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Lake Ontario.
Absolutely. And this is
Pat.
very good, Pat. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, it was Lake Ontario. And it either named the city after the lake or the lake after the city. I don't know which, to be honest with you. So,
All right.
what's the story on FDR's dog?
What was the name?
What
What
kind
was
of
the
dog was
name of FDR's Scotty dog?
it? A Scotty dog?
A Scotty dog.
Oh, man.
Isn't that a little black? Little...
I don't know.
You don't know what a Scotty dog is?
Yeah, I'm still on the, Vulcan thing.
Vulcan.
How you doing?
Fala.
Say it again.
Fala.
Fala.
Yeah.
Excellent.
have.
And this is?
Chris.
Chris. Very good. I wouldn't have guessed that if I lived to be 1,000. That was very good. Yeah, I didn't know. And I would have never guessed that.
Guess you wouldn't. And you wouldn't
No.
even have a clue.
No. But I do know this one.
Okay.
Who shot Lee Harvey Oswald? That was pretty confusing for a while to people figure out who the hell shot who. But who shot
Who
Lee
really
Harvey
did?
Oswald?
Yeah.
You know?
Who shot
And this guy had cancer and died anyway. And he knew he was going to.
the one who shot him? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, he knew he was all done, so he just popped him.
Huh.
Good man.
Good guy.
You know?
All right.
I probably shouldn't say that. But, you know, I was pretty angry at the time. I didn't think it was really funny to...
Should we give a Scallop Festival for this one?
Yeah, we're going to give
It's
you
getting late.
a ticket to the Scallop Festival for the correct answer to this question. This is the Scallop Festival over in the park in Buzzards Bay, which is probably the best time that you could have in this town this month. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm not too bad.
Jack Ruby.
All right.
Absolutely. And this is?
Pat.
Pat, you
Pat.
have won a ticket to the Scallop Festival.
Okay, thank
All
And
right, Pat.
We'll figure out how to get it to you later, okay?
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, a ticket to the Bourne Scallop Festival. You know? I can remember as a kid, and you probably can too, shucking scallops for the Scallop Festival.
Oh, well,
You know? You don't remember that?
not for the Scallop Festival, but
You just ate them.
no.
Hey, how you
Hello.
doing?
The question on the smallest of the Great Lakes.
Okay.
That's not one of the small Great Lakes. It's Lake St. Clair.
Lake St. Clair.
Yes, right outside of Detroit.
Well,
Born and raised in Michigan.
okay, so your name is?
Dale.
Dale. We're going to give you one for that. And
Thanks.
thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, we're going to give him one. Dale, and it's a small Great Lake outside of Detroit named, did you catch it?
What did he say?
Great Lakes, the
Huh?
director says.
Yeah,
It's not
they're fighting us in the office here saying it's not a Great Lake, but I'm going to go with you. You live there, you know? I have people come on all the time and order scallops. And you know what? They think you're right, too.
Okay.
But you grew up there, you know, so good man. Thank you.
All right.
Dale.
Dale.
Okay.
Okay. Where did Martin Luther King deliver his "I Have a Dream" speech?
I hope you're not mocking him.
No.
Okay.
Where did Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech?
Yeah. Yeah. Same place they
Where
had the
wa-
Million Man March. You know? With
I knew you'd
Louis
give a
Farrakhan
clue.
had it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had the Million Man March in the same city. So that's your hint. That's your
Okay.
hint, you know? Mm-hmm. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Washington, D.C.
Absolutely.
Very good.
And this is?
Ron,
I knew it was. Thank you, Ron.
Ron.
Yep, Ron. Thank you. Yeah, in Washington, D.C.
Whereabouts in DC for another point?
For another point, where?
Yeah.
Do you want me to say?
Washington.
Yeah, where
Oh.
where in Washington, D.C. for another point? And I got the phone ringing. Hey, how you doing? Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, Lincoln Memorial.
Lincoln Memorial.
Yes.
Yeah.
The mall.
I thought, well, yeah, it is Lincoln Memorial. It's on the mall, which is from the Washington Monument all through the monuments there. So we're going to give you that. And this is?
Adam.
Adam. Very good, Adam.
All right.
Thank you.
You guys have a block on my phone. I've been calling, but you're not letting me get through.
I'm sorry, we don't block anybody's phone. What happens is everybody calls. We don't block anybody.
Oh, all right.
But-
If I don't win, I can't blame you guys.
No, you can blame me, but it's not going to work. I've been blamed before. Thank you. Yeah, good. Yep. No, we wouldn't block anybody from calling. We don't have a block. But what happens is, a lot of people try to call and only one gets through. And please don't be angry for that. That's all Dick Anderson's fault. Just send him a note.
We've got to do a score update here.
Okay.
Chris has 3, Cindy's got 5, Pat has 4, Bernice has 1, Dale has 1, Ron has 1, and Adam has 1.
Hey, let's give up the other Scallop Festival ticket.
Okay, that's right here.
Okay, on this question.
Okay.
This is Pago. We all know where that is, right? Is the capital of what? Pago.
Have you ever been there?
I've got a buddy that lives there. He does.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. Yeah, he lives there. Doesn't live in Pago Pago, but he lives in this place.
Oh.
You know. And my clue is that
No.
Not yet.
No
not yet.
clues.
No clue.
No clues yet.
I,
That's a ticket.
hey, how you doing?
Good. Is it Samoa?
Yes. And this is
Chris.
Chris. Very
all
good,
right.
Chris. Yeah. It's where they're filming Survivor now. So it's American Samoa. Very good. Thank you.
So she have to call back after the show.
Yeah, you got to
With
call
her
back after the show
information?
and tell us who you are. You already told us you were Chris. And we'll see to it that you get a ticket to the Scarlet Festival in Buzzards Bay, which is probably, other than going to the Briggs McDermott building and the Wampanoag Day, one of the larger events in this town this month. Actually, it's the largest event that we have.
I was gonna say.
You know, it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
Okay. Teddy Roosevelt made his famous charge up what hill? His famous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when they used to charge with horses. Now they charge with cars. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, not too bad. Yeah, for that Teddy Roosevelt question, would it be San Juan Hill?
Yes,
It
yes,
is.
excellent. And this is?
This is Adam again. You guys
Adam.
unblocked me. Thank you.
All right, thanks for calling. Good deal. Yeah. Yeah, San Juan Hill, you know, as opposed to like Beacon Hill. Yeah.
Okay.
Other politicians are charging us on Beacon Hill now, taking us to the poorhouse.
Okay, your question.
My question. I only bring this up because, you know, if you're 75 and you like to drive, they want to make it
wanna
really
make it.
difficult for you. You know? And I'm going to end with that because I could be really nasty. Jim Bowie and what other legendary American adventurer were killed at the Alamo? Hey, how you doing?
Good. Davy Crockett?
Yes.
Davy Crockett.
Yes, Davy Crockett. And this is?
Buzz.
Buzz. Thank you, Buzz.
Hey.
And thank you last week for the Quahog Killers. Thank you.
Come on, Gillis.
Yeah, Buzz is the one who gives us the guillotines, the clam guillotines. I don't have his phone number right handy, but Buzz Bruni in Buzzards Bay makes the best clam killers on the Cape.
There you
Telling
go.
You take that thing, you open one Quahog, the whole bag opens. You know? It's really cool. It's really cool. I'm telling you, they're great.
Okay.
Yeah. You ever been to the Alamo?
No.
You know, yeah, it's right in the middle of the city. It's still standing.
Oh, yeah?
It is really cool. Like it's in San Antonio. The little river walk and everything there. But it's a great big city. And right in the middle of the city,
Oh, yeah?
it's like Plymouth
there?
Rock. It's
Really?
the Alamo. It's cool. Really cool.
All
Yeah,
right.
much better than going to Disney World.
Huh.
Go see the real stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What canal divides North and South America?
I don't know, but this one divides Bourne.
What canal?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Panama.
Panama.
It is.
And this is?
Chris.
Chris. Very good, Chris. Yeah, the Panama Canal divides
North.
North and South
And South
America.
America.
But, you know, that was man-made, you know. They dug that.
The Panama Canal?
Yeah. They dug that. That wasn't always there.
I know to believe you or not.
They did. They
Get
did.
outta
They
here,
did.
get
There's
out.
all these locks. There was a big lake in the middle, and they dug canals. And
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yep. Probably by hand.
Go ahead.
Okay. Is it number 18 on
It
next one?
is. It is.
Roger Williams, you know, he was in Massachusetts, and he was really persecuted because of his religious beliefs and stuff. So
He took off?
he took off and founded another state, another colony. What was
did.
it? Yeah. They ran him out. I think he was a Quaker.
A Quaker?
Could have been. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Would that be Rhode Island?
Yes, it would.
is.
It would. It is Rhode Island, and this is?
This is Buzz, but not the one with the clam killer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, but thank you, Buzz.
All right, you're welcome.
Was
Okay.
that so we
Yeah.
have two buzzes?
No, it must be the same Buzz. I
Oh.
was just wrong.
Oh.
I was just, I could be wrong, you know. Yes, yeah, no surprise there. Okay,
Okay.
your turn.
By what shores was Hiawatha born?
Now, this was not, he was not a local Native American, was he?
I don't think so.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, not too bad. Would that be? This is for the Hiawatha song. Answer.
Song?
Is it? Sorry, I started drinking a while ago. Yeah, there is no answer. He wasn't born in America.
I know, but you know, by what shores was Hiawatha born?
Oh, his shores? The North Shore?
No, but that's a good. That excellent. You know, I would have got that. I would have said North Shore or South Shore, but actually, I think there's a road in Indian Mound Beach
I was going to say that in
with this name.
there is.
There is, and you know.
Is it Indian Mound or is it up?
No, it's Indian Mound Beach, yeah.
Okay.
Off Ahead of the Bay Road, Red Brook Road. There's a whole bunch of little
Is
roads
that
with Indian
Indian
names,
Mound
and
Beach
one of
in
them
there?
is named like this road. Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. Would that be the shores of Gitchigumi?
It would be. It would be the shores of Gitche Gumee. And now I think the previous caller knew it, but didn't want to say it because he just didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Buzz again.
Thank you, Buzz.
All right.
Thank you. So you got 3, Buzz.
That's correct.
Thank you. Excellent.
3 bucks.
Yeah. The shores of Gitche Gumee. I believe that's a poem.
First line of the poem.
It's not a poem?
It's
First line of the Longfellow poem.
Yeah, it's a poem.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent. And we're getting a recitation of this poem right out here by one of the cameramen. Actually, he's a floor director. And he's just rolling. I wish you could hear it.
Gitchigumi.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
this is a Sarah Palin question. Who did the United States purchase Alaska from in 1867? And she's still watching them.
Oh,
How you doing?
Good. Would that be Russia?
It is
is.
Russia. Very good.
this must
Thank
be
you.
Buzz.
And this is Buzz?
That's correct.
Very good, Buzz. Thank
Hey,
you.
Buzz.
Thank you. You know, if nothing else, I really liked Sarah Palin for her view.
For her view,
Yeah, she looks out a window so you can see Russia.
she still looks at him. That's okay. All right. On December 11th, 1941, what 2 countries declared war on the U.S.?
I had
that?
problems with this. I didn't realize they declared war on the U.S., but apparently, you know, I wasn't around then. So I wouldn't recall. Yeah.
Was that Pearl Harbor Day?
No,
When's Pearl Harbor Day?
that's when Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. Hi, how you doing?
Oh.
Hi, Germany and Japan.
No, but Germany's one of them. Germany's one of them. And I'm going to give it to you for that because absolutely, you're right. You got it. It's Germany and Italy.
Thank you.
And this is
This is Chris.
Chris. Very good. I would have never guessed that, but thank you. Excellent. I just never realized. And I'm just
You're pretty up on that stuff.
yeah, I didn't realize it was Italy and you know. I mean,
But
just
it's
didn't
Italy.
know. Just didn't
Okay.
know. It's so. Who had a hit in 1968 with "This Guy's in Love with You"? Hopefully, it's a guy. You know, and hopefully he's not talking to another guy.
Well,
But you never know.
you never know.
But this is 1968, so it's probably not likely. You know? What do you think?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. And this guy also had a brass band, I think. I think he did.
Do you think he did?
I did.
Okay. We'll believe you.
Tijuana type.
Do you want to?
So, yeah. Who had a hit in 1968 with "This Guy's in Love with You"? Ta-da. I can't.
Do you remember
I can't,
that song?
No, but I remember this
Oh.
this guy
You
and his
remember
band.
him? Okay.
You know? I really like that. Yes, I do remember the song. And I can't say it the way it should be said. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Would that be Herb Albert?
It would be. And this is
Buzz?
Buzz. Very good, Buzz. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Herb Alpert. And
Buzz.
Yeah. He had a hit
getting
in
up there.
1968 with This Guy's in Love with You. Okay. Buzz is
All right.
kicking butt.
He is. Neil Sedaka or Paul Anka had the 1960 hit Stairway to Heaven.
So which one had it?
Hey, Pauline, those are
Don't
real
read the
names.
answer. Neil Sedaka or Paul Anka. One of them. Go ahead and finish it. I'm
No,
sorry.
That's okay.
I know.
Neil
It was
Sedaka or
before your time. Before my time, too. Now I'm lying. Hey, how you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
It's Paul Anka.
Nope. Want to try again?
Come on.
There's no one else there. There was Neil Sedaka.
There you go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is Ron. Am I correct?
Yeah, this is Ron.
Good. See, so that only took me one guess. Thank you, Ron.
So I guess I don't win that one.
You did. You got a point. Neil Sedaka. You know? Excellent. Neil Sedaka in 1960 had a hit, Stairway to Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And Ron guessed it.
He
Hey,
did.
Pauline, these are the real names of rock and roll
Okay.
artists back then. Okay? This is a note to
Okay.
Pauline.
Uh-huh.
So,
Go ahead.
okay. Ron's a pretty smart guy. Who was Barry Goldwater's running mate in 1964? That's not specifically for Ron. That's for anybody. Barry
was
Goldwater's
Barry's
running mate in 1964. Barry Goldwater ran for president. He ran against probably Lyndon Johnson.
Who? Barry Goldwater?
Would have been, yeah. Goldwater's from Arizona.
How
Right?
do you know?
I'm just guessing.
Oh,
Yeah, Arizona.
yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I went out there. There's a big sign that says vote for Goldwater.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Old sign.
Probably says vote for Barlow.
Yeah. No. yeah, Barlows out there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of Barlows out there. Good. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, is it William Miller?
Yes.
It is.
William Miller.
Wonderful.
That's
Thank you.
Adam.
And this is?
Adam.
Very good, Adam. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. I would give you an extra point on that one, but I'm not going to.
But you're not gonna.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What amendment protects American citizens from unlawful search and seizure?
It should say used to protect them because now
Yes.
with the terrorist laws, they can do anything they want. So it used to. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, not too bad. There we go.
Yeah.
Hello. Is that the Fourth Amendment?
Yes, it is the
is.
Fourth Amendment. And that's what's supposed to protect us from unlawful search and seizure.
I've used that one once or twice in my time.
And
Good
that's
man.
Adam, right?
Good
That's
man.
Adam.
You know, I'm proud of people who know their rights and stand up.
Need to know that.
Stand up.
You need to. Thank you. Very good. Yeah, you need to know that one. I don't know. I need to start locking my door.
Yeah.
Okay. This is another one. My brother Tommy worked for this guy. He was really campaigning hard for him. You know, I'm not
Oh,
talking
yeah?
about Nixon either. Is this my question?
It's your question.
Who did Nixon defeat in the 1972 presidential election? This was before he started spitting out vice presidents like they were candy. Okay? So
So
this was in the race. And Tommy worked for this guy. Tommy thought this guy was going to change the world.
Huh. In 1972.
In 1972, I can remember it. Tommy worked his heart out for this guy. Yeah.
So Tommy should call in.
And Nixon, yeah, but Tommy doesn't watch the show because he drives truck at night.
Oh.
You know, he don't have a TV in his Cape Cod Express truck. You know, who did Nixon defeat or beat in the 1972 presidential election? It was kind of futile because he still didn't hang in there too long. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, not too bad. That would be Senator George McGovern.
Absolutely,
right.
absolutely. And this is
Adam again.
Adam. Thank you, Adam. Yeah,
Hey, thank you.
yeah. It was McGovern. Adam got it. It was McGovern. And Tommy worked. Really worked hard
We
for
gotta do a
McGovern.
score update again here.
Yeah, back then I used to work on a lot of beer.
Chris has 6, Cindy has 5, Pat's got 4, Bernice has 1, Dale has 1, Ron has 2, Adam's got 5, and Buzz has 5.
Wow.
So we're pretty close.
Chris is ahead by 1.
By 1.
And there's a whole bunch of 5s up there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
All right. Henry Kissinger held what position during Nixon's administration? Henry Kissinger.
He was the communicator, right? Hey, how you doing?
Good. Would that be Secretary of State?
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. And this is
Buzz?
Buzz. Thank you, Buzz.
Okay.
Yeah, Secretary of State. And you know, he wasn't the great communicator, but he communicated pretty well. Do you know who the great communicator was?
No. Who?
You're pretty young. Reagan.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or Reagan.
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 Okay.
Ronald Reagan. Yeah. Okay, so
Number 28.
what state in the United States is known as the show me state? In other words, they don't take secondhand nothing.
They don't take secondhand nothing.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Would that be Missouri?
That would be
is.
Missouri. Absolutely. And this is
Buzz.
Buzz. Thank you, Buzz.
Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz is moving into the lead here. It's
He is.
Missouri. You know, they don't want secondhand information. They don't want secondhand cars. And they don't want anything else secondhand. They want to see it right up front.
All right.
You know?
He's got a.
Yeah.
Close with a stump
Okay.
and crew question.
Oh, we got to stump the crew question, so we're in big trouble. And our floor director is going to read it to us.
The highest denomination of a bill printed in the USA was $100,000 notes printed from DEC from December 18th, 1934 to January the 9th, 1935. Whose picture was on the bill?
Skippy.
The highest denomination of a bill ever printed in the USA was a $100,000 note printed from December 1934 to January 1935. Whose picture was on the bill?
Okay, I'm going to guess. You want to guess?
I guess you.
No, I wasn't born in 34, but Cleveland.
No.
No. See? So I'm wrong. Anybody else want to guess?
How many guesses do you have?
Well, you got to know all the presidents. It'd have to be a president.
Come on, Dick. What do you got?
Is it a Roosevelt?
What was the question?
On a,
Whose picture is on the bill of the highest ever denomination, a $100,000 note?
Oh, I've never seen one, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt.
Jackson.
I'm going to give you one more guess, and then we'll
Okay.
give it to the. So that's 3. No, it's none of those.
Huh?
Oh.
Who could it be?
Last guess.
You know, Benjamin Franklin wasn't a president either.
No.
No, so it could be some kind of statesman. Henry Ford.
Nope.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy God.
Billy Carter.
You know, $100,000? Whitey Bulger.
I guess we don't know.
We don't know. You want to tell us?
See if the caller knows.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
Right.
And he knows. He knows. This is
Adam.
Adam. We're going to give you a
Adam.
point. You're a
I
good
think
man.
that's 2 points, because, come on, he was thumping you guys.
Yeah.
That's 2 points.
Yeah, but he had the use of a computer.
But I have a
too.
handicap, too. I'm drinking Smirnoff right now. It's no good.
Yeah. You got a computer?
No.
Computer
these are
later.
all- These are high school questions.
Oh.
My
Well,
phone just doesn't go through.
we're not smarter than a 5th grader. But thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And for foxing the crew, Eunice Ford gets a gift certificate.
Eunice Ford.
Eunice Ford. All right.
Eunice Ford. I know who that is. That's Lily.
Lily.
Eunice. Yeah. Ernest Ford
gonna-
gets a gift certificate to something, right? Breakfast.
Do something.
No. What do we got?
Nothing.
We gotta
This
fix
is
up
the
with
grand
something.
prize winner.
Yeah, we can't give her the grand prize, so we're going to have
We'll
to give
give
her
her
a gift
something.
certificate to something
Somewhere.
eventually.
Sometime.
You know? Could I have a hamburger today if I pay you Tuesday? That's what Wimpy
I'm
used
sure
to say.
she won't mind.
Yeah, Eunice. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, that was good.
Huh.
Yeah, $100,000 note.
Never seen one.
No,
Probably never will.
no. But you know, we all get to owe it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, should we go on to the next question?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the capital of Michigan?
Is Detroit in Michigan?
It is, but
It's not the capital.
it's not the capital.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you live in Detroit,
Not this one.
Michigan.
I live on the Cape.
Oh, good man.
Yeah, the capital would that be Detroit?
No,
No.
that's what I thought, but I was wrong.
Lansing. I'm sorry, it's Lansing.
Yeah, very good. And this is?
Things in Detroit. This is Adam again.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adam's right there.
Adam and
Lansing,
Buzz
Michigan
are now in the lead here.
is the capital of Michigan, not Detroit.
Lansing is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Who are the
Okay.
sons of Adam and Eve? The two most famous sons, anyway. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly not Tom and Skip. Hey, how you doing?
Cain and Abel.
Cain and
Abel.
Abel. I agree with you. And this is?
Cindy.
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 Very good. Yeah. Yeah, and then one of them killed the other.
Uh-oh, we got a, oh no, we got a
Yeah, see?
two-way tie.
That never happened in our family. No.
Okay.
We had better things cooking.
Okay, Marjorie Robb, who died in Boston in 1992 at the age of 103, Barbara Dainton, Melvina Dean, and Lillian Asplund achieved notoriety for being among the last living survivors of what?
Hi, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, there we go. So they were just all old ladies. I don't know.
Yeah, but they were
They
survivors
were
of something that
ladies.
happened a long time ago. You want to give it a guess?
The Titanic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Titanic.
The sinking of the Titanic in 1912. So that was excellent. And this is?
Adam.
Adam. Good man. I guessed your name. I get a point. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. Very good. Yeah. And they made a movie about it.
They did.
Yep. And you know this guy down in Woods Hole? He found the boat. Do you know that?
He did?
Yeah.
With the little robot thing?
Yeah. Yeah, he found the boat.
Alvin?
No, they didn't
No?
use Alvin. They use these little remote control things now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ROVs, remote operated vehicles. In 1624, there was these people that were doing business all over the place with Native Americans. They hadn't come here to this town yet, but they did 3 years later. But in 1624, these people purchased something from the Native Americans for a reported sum of $24. So they bought this thing for $24, and 3 years later they were up here at Aptuxet trading with these people. So what did they buy for $24?
In 1624.
And it wasn't even really $24 worth of gold. It was trinkets. $24 worth of trinkets.
Quahog shells.
Yeah, probably bought them from these guys. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Would that be Manhattan?
It would be Manhattan. And this is?
Buzz.
Buzz, thank you. Thank you, Buzz. Yeah, it was Manhattan.
Oh, Buzz and
You know,
Adam.
they
yeah.
bought that for $24, you know? And eventually New York scoffed up, they had Nantucket for quite a while, you know.
New York did?
New York had Nantucket. We just got it back. Yeah, it was the end of that island, and they got it. We got it back.
Good thing.
Yeah, we took it
Okay.
back.
All right. What date is France's Bastille Day? So
Is it in the middle of
Bastille
summer?
Day.
Hey, how you doing? Hi. Hi, how you doing?
Hey.
So what do you know about France?
There we go.
Yeah,
That would be July 14th.
it would be. And this is Adam.
Adam.
Yep.
Very good. Excellent.
Thanks.
Yeah. I wouldn't know when that was. That was very good. France's Bastille Day is on February 14th.
February
July 14th. July 14th.
July
And Adam
14th.
got it. And that, you know, he's certainly, you know, smarter than a fifth grader. In what year, generally regarded as marking the end of the Cold War, did the Berlin Wall come down? And that was a wall that used to separate East and West Berlin. You know? Your young people don't know that.
In what
They
year?
built a wall right through the city. you know, divided it. It came down not that long ago, and I believe President Reagan was president at the time.
Are you sure?
I know that he wasn't on, you know, any other television for any other reason. They might have been running reruns of them.
Reruns.
You know, I'm trying to remember the show he used to have. He had a bunch of them. Hey, how you doing?
1986.
No, that's a good try, though. It's a good try, but it was a little later than that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it wasn't 1996.
86.
Or it wasn't 86 either. Yeah. It wasn't 86
Or 96.
or 96. Hey, how you doing? Okay, how you doing? 1989. On
What day?
November 9th. And this is?
Adam.
Adam, very good.
And also, I don't know if I get bonus points now, but it was actually the boat that Noah out of Woods Hole, the Blue Ocean graphic that down the Titanic.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I can give you a bonus point for that, but I really appreciate you bringing that up. It was a Noah out of Woods Hole that actually located the Titanic when they did find it. And you know, I can't remember the doctor's name that was involved.
Aubrey, I can't remember.
Ballard.
Like the second in command, it was Aubrey, A-U-B-R-E-Y.
Okay,
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Yeah,
And Ballard was on it?
something like that.
Yeah.
Something like
Bob Ballard.
Bob Ballard. All right.
All right, well, thank you for the information. I can't give you extra points for that, but I really appreciate the information. Thank you. Yeah, it was people from Woods Hole and
Who found it?
who found
The
it.
boat.
You know, the people from
Okay.
Bourne that found the Portland. I'm serious. The Portland was a steamer that sank and that sunk in a gale years and years and years ago, and everybody searched for it. It was a Boston to Providence boat
Oh, yeah?
that disappeared and I can't remember the storm. But it was called the Portland Gale, and they looked for that boat for 50 years, and John Fish and Arnie Carr found it.
Wow.
And they're local people, and they found that boat,
Wow.
and it's like 600 feet of water.
What?
What boatyard was in there?
Yeah, it wasn't in a boat yet. It sank. Sank in 600 feet of water, and they found it.
Okay.
Okay, so,
We're
okay,
gonna
back
go
to the
to
show. This is
Okay.
your question.
Yeah, I know. Stop. The letter P is a symbol for which chemical element? The
Oh,
letter
man.
P.
Yeah, and this glows in the water or something? It glows
which-
in the dark? Is that what it does? You don't know?
I don't know.
No, probably not.
Don't know if it does or not.
Yeah,
Could
Marge
it be one of
Costello
those-
would have said it did.
Jellyfish,
know?
those clear ones?
Yeah.
They glow.
Hey, how you doing?
I think it's phosphorus.
It
It
is
is.
phosphorus, and this is?
Cindy.
Cindy.
Thank you, Cindy. Very good. So P is the symbol for which chemical element? It is phosphorus, not
Okay.
phosphate.
Phosphate, no.
So, what is the Irish finger ring comprising 2 hands, a heart, and a crown, worn to indicate romantic status called? What do you call this kind of ring? Hey, how you doing? It
It
would be the
is.
clatter, and this is?
Buzz.
Buzz. Thank you, Buzz. Yeah, Buzz is right in there. It is the
He
clatter.
is. He's got 9.
Very, very good. Very good. He's-
Adam's at 10.
Adam's at 10.
Yep. Chris at 6. Cindy at 7.
Yeah.
Pat 4. Bernice 1. Dale 1. Ron 2.
Very good. Very
So
good. You
good.
guys are doing great.
And Crew Zero.
Yeah,
The
crew
cruise
got
hero.
0.
We got 5
Yeah.
minutes left there.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think so. We got more time than that. No, we got 5 minutes. That's it. Oh, man.
Okay, what is a grammatical term for words such as at, in, of, to, by, under, and with?
And ain't. No?
No.
No, ain't. Okay. Pretty cool. I would have known this
Back
many
then.
years ago. Or not.
At, in,
You know,
of,
English wasn't my high,
to, by,
high
under,
point.
and with. It's
You know?
not.
No.
No.
No. You can tell. You know? It just wasn't. Although,
Add, above,
I
about,
think-
across.
I think we have a note.
within.
We do have a
Oh,
note.
those are more
Additional
questions.
question.
Yeah,
case you
additional
need 'em.
questions. And you know what's really cool about these? They're additional questions with no answers. This is going to be fun. Okay.
Would that be preposition?
It
It
would be
is.
preposition.
Yep.
It would be.
And
And this is?
Chris.
Chris. Thank you, Chris. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you ask her,
Maybe she's an English teacher.
yeah, yeah. A preposition is much different than a proposition. Proposition
It
will get you a
is.
black eye. Oh, me.
Okay.
Peter Yarrow was a member of which 1960s folk trio? You know, that was like a trio was like a band,
Yeah.
or a group. Hey, how you doing? It would be, and this is?
This is Buzz.
Buzz.
Buzz, very good.
We lost Mary today.
Yes, we did, and it was a tremendous
Oh.
loss. Tremendous.
Buzz.
But thank you, Buzz.
Oh, we got a tie.
Yeah, we got a tie, but it really is terrible that Mary passed away today. But they'd announced this summer she was doing no more concerts. They were done. They were done. No more Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Wow.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
The
Could I
ans-
repeat the answer? Peter Yarrow was a member of the 1960s folk group Peter, Paul, and Mary, which was a legendary group in my
A
age
folk,
group.
yeah.
They were, and probably yours too.
Sure.
You are so agreeable. So good. Ask me a question. We've got to break a tie.
Okay, an idiot box is a derogatory term for what? An idiot box.
I
What?
call my grandson's cell phone that, but that's not it.
It's a derogatory term for what?
Yeah. What's everybody watching right now? And we're on it.
Uh-huh.
This is not good. I think they were setting us up here.
I think so.
Hey, how you doing?
2 minutes.
Television.
It
It
is the
is.
television, and this is Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Excellent, Cindy. Thank you.
Hi.
I knew I could count on you. Okay, we
Okay,
need a
we got a
tiebreaker
tiebreaker.
between who?
Adam and Buzz.
Adam and Buzz. I'm going to throw this question out. The first one to call, Adam or Buzz, you're going to win. So, which is the smallest planet in the solar system? Smallest planet in the solar system. And Pluto's not it, because Pluto's not considered a planet anymore. Smallest planet in the solar system, and I'll give you a clue. No, I won't. Okay, so Adam or Buzz or anybody, let me see. Hey, how you doing? Hello? Anybody there?
Nobody home.
Oh, me.
Uh-oh.
We only have one prize, guys. So whoever called and didn't hang up, you got our line tied up. Hey, how you doing? Nobody there. This could be a problem. We only have one Ted Kennedy book and Breakfast for Two at the Eagles. And we have Adam and Buzz are tied, and I need one of them to call in and tell me which is the smallest planet in the solar system. This is our solar system. And they say Pluto's not a planet anymore, but it wouldn't have been the smallest anyway. Smallest planet in the solar system. And
Adam or Buzz.
Adam or Buzz?
But the rest did pretty well. Chris,
Everybody else did wonderful
Cindy,
tonight. It's Chris, Cindy, Pat. Go ahead.
Bernice, Dale, and Ron.
Yeah. Good show tonight. Good doing. So, which is the smallest planet in the solar system? I need one of these guys to call quick. How are we doing on time? Yeah. We're not doing that good.
We're not doing
Hey,
that.
how you doing?
Oh.
Whoop. Oh, man.
Cindy was
Hey,
the
how you
last
doing?
one.
Somebody's called and not hung up correctly. I know Cindy hung up, so it must have been somebody else. I know. Hey, how you doing? All right. This is terrible. We have a tie, and we're running out of time, and we really need help.
Call in after the show.
Call in after the show, please. Okay, they're going to have to call in anyway.